Well, hello again and welcome to my channel. I'm Fraser from Metalworking in France. I operate a little lightweight or light engineering business here in southwest France. A local garage owner, mechanic, has asked me to skim a cylinder head for him. I believe it's off a petrol engine, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just got to mount it up on the milling machine and run the cutter across. He's asked me if his apprentice can stand and watch me. It'd be purely as an observer. He won't be getting involved in any of the machining at all. He'll just be watching, see what's involved in doing this job. So watch as we carry on with this. I'll probably introduce you to him when he arrives. He's not due for another half an hour, but give me a chance to get things sorted out before he arrives. Okay, so follow me in the next few clips. Well, this is Noah, sorry. He's an apprentice for a local garage. He's going to be watching me skim this cylinder head. The head is here, so we're going to set this up on the milling machine now and skim it over. Right, we'll set this up on parallels, which keeps the valves off the table. Set it up roughly in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
And that's the centre line of the table on there. Okay. Now what we've got to do is clamp it down. What I've done on this end, I've mounted a block on here just so that I can get something to clamp it down. So. Right. It's a bit too warm sometimes. Depends on what. I've only lit the fire about 8 o'clock-ish, something like that. Yeah. So I didn't think you'd want to be in here in the cold. No. The other end's going to be a little bit more tricky, I think. Need that running. Well, here you can see I've used a felt pen to put some blue marker on the cylinder head itself, just so that when I bring the tool down or raise the table up into the tool, as soon as I can see it touching the cylinder head, there you go, it's touching now. I can wind that back manually, and then I'll put on a small cut, just a couple of thousandths of an inch, and then I can just start running that through. As you can see, this is going through. It's speeded up slightly. It's basically because this is going to be quite a long process running this tool over the top of the cylinder head. And so you can see it's cutting there quite cleanly now. As I say, I've now speeded this up even more. It's now on time lapse, so that it looks as if it's going slowly, but it's actually, because it's time lapse, it only takes a frame of photography every so often, so it gives the impression that the tool head is actually running quite slowly. So we'll just keep running this through. When I get to the far end of the cylinder head, then we'll see what it looks like. It tends to cut again on the back edge of the tool as it goes through, so that gives a slightly finer finish from where it's cutting on the front. It just takes a slightly less cut so that it just keeps it nice and clean. It gives a nice finish to it as well. Now we'll just keep going with this until we get to the end. We're nearly there now, so that's running quite nicely. So I'm quite pleased with the way this is machining. Actually, it's going to come out quite a nice finish. Here we go. Noah has been watching quite intently. He understands what's involved in the work now. He didn't have much to. We just had a little chat while we were watching the machine running through. We just run a planisher over it just to take off any high spots on the machining. So here you can see the cylinder head finished. It's off the machine now, and I've given it a good blowout with the airline. It needs to be washed before it could go onto the car. Should make quite a nice seal on the cylinder. Well, there you are. That's a nice little job done. That cylinder head turned out quite nice in the end. I had to take 2 or 3 passes on the milling machine to get it to clean up, but it came up quite nice in the end. Nice and flat, nice smooth area. So yeah, it should do the job quite well. Hope you enjoyed that video, and as I say, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and obviously look back at some videos in the past. Some quite interesting stuff on there, and look out for more videos in the future. So in the meantime, I'll bid you farewell. Goodbye.